Sak pase, na boule, na manje di riz collé. Comment tout moun ye, tout moun bien, tout moun en forme. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing great. You guys, today I am doing this video. It's about planning a wedding on a budget. So if you are planning on getting married, or if you are if you are married, or if you are going to marry, like if you engage, or you're still single, or you're in a relationship and you thinking about getting married, this is a great video for you. So you will learn some tips and ideas of how to plan a wedding on a budget. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and watch. I hope this is why you stop by, because this is something you're interested in. So without further ado, let's get into this video. First of all, I want to show you guys this book that I got from my mother. It's by Jessica Bishop. This book, literally, you guys, it has everything in it. So like from how to start, where you want to have your wedding, how much you want to spend, how many people you want to invite, like bridesmaid, food, like literally everything. I haven't gone through like a lot of it, but it is very helpful. It tells you, like, you know, like how to start saving and how to ask questions, how to get your dress, what kind of dress you want, like any of the good stuff. I haven't dig deep into it yet, but it is something I will definitely use. So to start off, you need to have a vision. You need to have a dream for your wedding. Like, what do you want it to look like? Like, do you want it to, like, what's the theme are you going for? For our wedding, we are going with a rustic theme. You know how you want your wedding, like what style, what theme, what are you going for? So that's the first thing. Then first you're gonna have a budget. So you and your partner can put money down, or either talk about, you know, we're planning to spend 10,000, 20,000, you know, things like that. Then if you guys both know what you're picturing in your head, what you want, and then you have a budget, then you can move forward. Then the other thing is how many people you want to have. You guys, if you are planning a wedding on a budget, like you don't want to spend too much money, well, that's what we're going for, because we don't want to spend a lot of money. Obviously, I want it to be a great wedding. I want it to be the best day of my life, because this is the only time, the only chance I get to get married. Because once we say I do, it's I do forever. So, but that doesn't mean that we need to go bankrupt because of we spend so much money on the wedding. However, it's gonna look great, it's gonna look good, we're gonna love it, and we're still gonna have a budget of how much we're gonna spend. So that's that. Yes, how many people you want to invite, that's a big thing, because you guys, if you invite like 100, 200 people, that is a lot of people, but it's expensive. Because let's say the type of food that you want to have at your wedding, it's something very fancy and it's very expensive, and let's say each plate is around $20 to $30. Imagine having 100 to 200 people at your wedding, and you need to feed all of these people, and the kind of food that you chose, it's very expensive. So make sure, be in mind of how many people you want to invite. Us, we are thinking about between 100 to 150. So we haven't done any you know, like planning yet, but so far we've talked about how many people we want, where we want to have the wedding, and things like that. So yeah, so then once you talk about how many people you want to invite, then find a venue. Well, you don't really have to do these in order, but you can either find a venue first. But anyways, we still haven't found our venue, but we're going to look at it next week. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, find a venue. Like, where do you want it? Like, venues are very expensive, depends on what look you're going for, like the style, you know, because I know we were looking at like barns and like a old courthouse. Like, those are very, very expensive, and especially picking your date. Also, that if you want to have it on like during the weekend, that is so much more expensive. Like, we're looking at, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Guess which one is the least expensive? Sunday. Yeah, because not a lot of people want to get married on a Sunday. Most people is Saturday or Friday. So yeah, Friday is not as expensive as Saturday, but if you are wanting to have a wedding during the weekend, you are gonna pay a little bit more money, and also where you want to have it too. And the other thing is, you know, do you want to have your wedding in a different state? Like, are you guys traveling to go there? Because let's say if you want to have a, what do we call it, destination wedding, it's it could be less expensive because not a lot of people are gonna be able to go, because, you know, it's far, and you could stay at that same place for your honeymoon. Like, you don't have to pay another, you know, extra to go to your honeymoon, so you can stay at the same place. If it's, you know, if it's like Hawaii or like Florida, you know, a nice place like that, so you don't have to go on your honeymoon, so you're already there. But the down part about it is that, you know, people maybe that you want to be there may not be able to come, but that's that. So that also, you know, once you figure all of that out, you pick your date, you find your venue, then you need to talk to a pastor or someone you want to for counseling. So you guys don't freak out. I know you probably heard the word counseling, you're like, oh no, like why do we need counseling? Like me and Jordan, we're fine, our relationship is fine, we're good. The thing is, when you're getting married, it's good to go to counseling, because, you know, things that I may not think about, like counseling will help us, you know, think about that stuff. Like maybe things that me and Jordan never talked about before, they will bring it up, so that way when we're married, we're not now having this conversation, we're not now talking about these things where we're having trouble and difficulties that maybe could lead to divorce, which it's not happening for us, but that's something that you need to think about doing, because it's gonna help you down the road. Like you won't have to go into this conversation. So that's why counseling is good. So yes, so yeah, counseling. So you have to make sure, you know, the person that's gonna do your wedding. So you pick your wedding date, you talk to the persons that's gonna do your wedding, then counseling, all of that stuff, and make sure the date that you pick is okay with the person that's gonna do your wedding. And also the location where you want your wedding, like they have those dates available for you. So once you have all of these figured out, you know, then you're good. For our wedding, we were talking about flowers, And you know, the flowers that I want, they're super pretty. So you guys, the color of our wedding is going to be burgundy with navy blue and some like champagne, like a beige color, like this hat. So these two colors right here. Yeah, so these are the colors that we're going for. So then the flowers, I'll show you guys how, you know, the flowers that I want. They're so pretty. You guys, flowers are super expensive. Imagine, you know, like getting my bouquet and then each one for my bridesmaids, and then for like the tables, if I want to put flowers on the table. So Jordan's mom actually gave me the idea that I can still have those same color flowers, same style. She knows somebody who makes them, so they will be like wooden flowers. I like never heard of them before. When she told me, I was like, what? Like, what is that? So then I asked Jordan. He had no idea either. So like I went to the internet and then look, and I was like, oh, these are not bad. And then she also sent me pictures of what that lady made before in the past. And I'm like, these are actually really pretty. So, and they will be cheaper too. And if people want, they can save them. You can use them again. I don't know. Because, you know, they'll still look pretty. They will still look real. But they're made out of wood. So that way you will save money right there. So yeah, some apps that, you know, that me and Jordan we've been using for our registry. So we have Target, we have Bed Bath and Beyond, we have Zola. You guys, Zola is so nice, because Zola is not just a registry, it is also like you can create your wedding website, because in there, I've been using that. It is super nice. So like you can do like, you know, how we met, and you can have like all the details for your wedding in there. You don't like, I mean, you know, like when you send the invitation card out, like they will still be nice, but also once you like share your website, people can go through it and then they can see your registry, and they can also see your wedding website, and they can see like they can read your stories, how you guys met, how he proposed, and then the details about the wedding, so they can have all of that. So I really like Zola. Jordan's not a big fan about it, but I like it. So we haven't done anything on it yet, so we haven't fixed anything. So we want to make sure, you know, the date that we pick is gonna be it's gonna work out with the location that we want. So next week we're going to look into that. So then once we get that figured out, then it's a set plan. So then we can, you know, for like our website, then we can make it visible for everyone else to see it, because right now we're not sure yet of, you know, the date, if we're gonna keep the date, if we're gonna, you know, all of that good stuff. Yeah, so we have Zola, Target, Bed Bath and Beyond. So these are some good apps, you know, for like your registry. Some people do Amazon. I don't know if we're gonna do Amazon yet, but maybe. Or you can have Walmart if you want things from Walmart. So yeah, so these are a few tips. That's basically it, you guys. So me and Jordan, we are planning our own wedding. So, you know, it is fun. I'm going to say it's fun because I got to do it with him. But at the same time, it's if I'm being honest, it is stressful, because Jordan and I, we don't live in the same state. So we just talk on the phone trying to plan everything. And if we had the money, I would hire somebody to do all the planning, the organizing, you know, just let them know how I want things and how to do it. Boom. But we are doing it ourselves. We're excited. We're doing it. It's fun because then, you know, we get to talk about everything together. But yeah. So this is all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and leave me some comments down below. Let me know, like, are you getting married? Did you find this video helpful? if you already married, what you wish you would know before. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.